Hey guys, it's Evie here and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe. Today's video is just going to be a haul of all the goodies that I got while I was overseas. So I spent 4 days in Singapore and 13 days in Japan, I believe, and we did tap that Wise card quite a bit. A lot of it was on food, a lot of it was on public transport, some of it for souvenirs, but a lot of it was also stuff that we just want to buy. So if you're interested in to see what I spent my money on while I was on holiday, just make sure you keep on watching. So before we actually even left the country, you go through like the airport and it's tax-free, and I went past the perfume like makeup-y area and there was a Sol de Janeiro stand, and I picked up two fragrances. So this is 59 and this one is just called Flor Mystica. So these were on sale plus the additional 10% off without paying GST. So smelt these, really wanted them. I really love Sol de Janeiro. The ones that I've tried in the past that was my absolute favorite was the pink one in 68. I was very close to just picking that up one again, but then I was like, you know what? I want to try something else. So yeah, before we even left for the holiday, these are what I picked up at the duty-free area. Okay, so in Singapore, I didn't go too crazy, but I realized it was way more humid than I expected, and I was just going through clothes very quickly. So we were like showering 2 to 3 times a day. We were changing our clothes a couple times throughout the day because we were getting so sticky and icky and just dripping in sweat. So I was actually just running out of singlets and t-shirts. So when we were at the Singapore airport, I picked up this like cropped kind of singlet. It's like full length. It kind of just like meets at the bottom of the top of my pants. It has a built-in shelf bra. It is very comfortable. I like that the straps are actually a bit thicker. I'm not the biggest fan of like spaghetti straps. I just feel like it makes me just look wider than I want to be. It is a ribbed material, and I'm not actually the biggest fan of ribbed materials, but I don't know, this was actually really comfy. I like that it's like this taupey color. It's nice and neutral. I didn't want to go black or white. Just felt like this was like a nice in-between color, and I'll just be getting a lot of wear out of it because I absolutely love Uniqlo. So that was the first Uniqlo we went to. I think every time we passed a Uniqlo, we walked into it. A couple days later, we went to another Uniqlo, and I picked up this t-shirt, and this is such an interesting material. It's very breathable, feels a little bit heavy when you're holding it, but when it's on your body, it's actually really lightweight. And I feel like this actually dealt with like the sweat, that sweat situation was going on really well. It didn't show any sweat marks because of the material. So it's like, I don't know how to explain it. See how it's kind of just like airy in a way? I don't know what this is made out of. Really love it. And yeah, I just thought this was a really nice color as well. And then when we went to Universal Studios, which I actually enjoyed way more than I expected, we were trying to just find like something that we would want to get from there. So we decided to get matching button-up Minion. So this is the Minion tee that we got. So it is a button-up, and the buttons are actually flowers. So I thought that was really cute. You have the Minions, you have the bananas. By the end of the day after Universal Studios, this was just covered in sweat. It was disgusting. But you're probably thinking, when the hell are you ever gonna wear that again? And you know what, my friends, I am thinking the exact same thing. But Chris and I do go on cruises once a year. So I'm thinking this can just be our cruise shirts from now on. Alrighty, I have a bit more clothing to go through. It's so funny because I'm just like, I don't need any more clothes, and then I go on this trip and I'm like, oh, that's cute, that's cute. So we went to the 12-story Uniqlo that is in Japan. That was one of the things that I really wanted to do over there, and I got some more stuff from Uniqlo. So I got a pair of like mum style jeans. So these are just like a style of jean that I have quite a bit of, and by quite a bit of, I have 2 other styles of mum jeans from Uniqlo, but they don't fit me at the moment. So I just got a bigger size in a style that I already love to wear in, because your girl is bulking and I can't fit into my current jeans, so I just really needed another pair of jeans, and Uniqlo always does me good. They never do me dirty. And I also picked up one of like the viral bags that I seen quite a few years ago, that it's like a Mary Poppins bag, and it truly is. It fits a lot of items in there. I got it in gray. I was tossing and turning. I'm like, do I get the black? Do I get the gray? And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get the gray. So it does have adjustable strap. It also has a clip, which is great. It also has a pocket on the side. So for reference, I was carrying my sunnies, my phone, my Osmo, a 600ml bottle of water, some cards, money. Like, yeah, it truly is like a little Mary Poppins bag. And a lot of people use these for concerts because they are so small and compact. If you buy like a t-shirt as merch and just shove it in here. If you buy water from the venue, just shove it in there. So that's a really great bag to have. Okay, there was an item that I forgot to mention in my Uniqlo haul, and it is this super cute cherry sweater. So there's lots of little cherries throughout. So it's just like a cute little cardigan, and I've worn this already out and about. It is super cute. Okay, I'm just gonna finish off with the clothing and then I'll move on to like actual items. So when we went to Disneyland, when we reached Tokyo, again, we bought matching t-shirts. So this is from Cars. So it says Rusties on the front. I can't remember the saying. It's like, with a little bit of Rusties and a whole lot of luck, you too can look like me. Ka-chow. Something like that. So there was only one size left, and the size left was medium large, and I really wanted it. And it actually looks not too bad on me, like if I have it tucked into jeans. So yeah, I actually really like it. So I got the black one and Chris got the red one, and because they're the same size, we can just alternate. And we did wear these on Easter Day as well, because we were like, you know what, let's match. Except I had a jacket on the entire time because I was very cold. But it just says Piston Cup there. It says Lightning McQueen on the back. But yeah, that was a fun addition that we got from Disney. Oh wait, I got something else from Disney. Totally forgot. The whole point you go to Disney is to get a set of ears. So I was gonna get like the traditional ones, but I already own the traditional Mickey Mouse ears with the red bow. And I was like, oh, I'll just get the same thing, but if they have it in a different color. And they actually didn't, which was strange. So like they had it, but it was like different colors, but it was like glittery and textured, and I'm like, I don't want that. And then I saw this one and it's so freaking cute. Like, are you joking? These are so cute. I think these are way cuter than the original Disney ears. But yeah, Disneyland was absolute chaos. I'm not gonna lie. We didn't realize that it was school holidays, so it was just extra chaotic. It cherry blossom season, tourist season. I did not have a good time. And I also found the rides a little bit boring. Like, I found Universal Studios a bit more thrilling, a bit more fun, but I found Disneyland quite boring. So I guess it is more like little kid orientated. We also went to Disney Sea, and it just started like pissing down rain. So that wasn't a vibe either. So yeah, the theme parks that I was really excited about, I actually didn't vibe. I'm wondering if America's different, because I know the American ones are way bigger. So since those are so much bigger, does that just mean it's more spread out, or does it mean it's more busier? So it kind of just feels the same. I don't know. Alrighty, let's move on to what I got at the Grand Prix. So we went to the Formula One at the Suzuka circuit. It was a very long 3 days, and you know, when it actually got to the race, I actually had a lot of fun. But yeah, the Friday and Saturday were just like really long and just sitting there for quite a long time, but I'm not gonna get into the details of that. So this is a shirt that I got. So it's like in a jersey material, and it says Formula One Japanese Grand Prix 2026. On the back, it has the list of the tracks, and you can see that where it says Suzuka, and the date is in pink because that is the one we went to. I got this in medium, so it's nice and oversized. As soon as I bought it though, I was like, I don't actually know where the hell I'm ever gonna wear this again. I was like, I should have got the jacket, because the jacket I can kind of just, you know, wear to the gym, wear out and about. But I feel like with this, I don't know where I'm supposed to wear this again. Maybe whenever I'm sitting at home watching the F1, I'll have this on, which is very rare. There is only a few dates that we can actually watch live, and that is the Melbourne one, Shanghai, Suzuka, I think Las Vegas. Yeah, no, those are the only ones that we can watch at like a normal time. The rest are between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. And Chris is usually on the train on the way to work at 6 a.m. So he actually watches quite a few races, but I'm at the gym at that time. So the races that we don't watch, I usually just watch the highlights of. And yeah, but it was very fun to see Oscar Piastri get podium. I also got a couple more merch pieces. So I got this scrunchie from McLaren, which kept falling out of my hair. So it's, you know, for a $30 scrunchie, you'd think it'd be a little bit better, but it just says McLaren. And then I also got a bucket hat. This was like $88. It's also like a size too big, but I wore it all most of the day, because on Saturday I was like, I need a freaking hat, because my head was starting to burn. So this came in handy. So it just has the Puma logo and then McLaren Racing. While I was at the track, I really, really wanted a jacket. And the jackets there range from about $300 to $500 AUD. And I was like, there is no freaking way I am spending some people's week's worth of pay on a jacket. So I just went on the F1 website, and I knew I really wanted a McLaren one. I knew I wanted a Ferrari one, because I support McLaren and Ferrari, because Oscar Piastri and Lewis Hamilton are my favorite drivers. But yeah, this isn't a Lewis Hamilton one specific, like it doesn't have his number 44 on there, so it's just a Ferrari one. Again, we have the Puma logo, Ferrari logo. This is a rain jacket, and it was on sale, so I got this for $200, where it was about $350 at full price. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. $200 is obviously still a lot of freaking money, and it did really hurt me, like, and there was only one left in extra small, and I'm like, well, that's my size, so I'm just gonna get it. And it's like a rain jacket material. I was hoping the material was gonna be a little bit different, like more like a cotton, not a cotton. Anyways, because I really wanted to buy like a 44 badge and then stick it on there. That way it's like Lewis Hamilton's number, but that's okay. Just has a hood. It's red on the inside. And yeah, it has 2 pockets on the side. I'm very happy with my jacket. Formula One merch, or like sports merch in general, or just like concert merch, absolute rip off. I remember when I first started going to concerts, the concert tees were about $35. Now, if you go to a concert, the t-shirt's about $70. Like, that is ridiculous. Cost of living, my goodness me, the inflation is killing us. Alrighty, now I feel like we're getting into the fun stuff, so let's continue. I said at the beginning of the year, one of my intentions, I think, was to like be more mindful when I'm spending money, and obviously that kind of went out the window when I went on holiday. And I also said I'm not going to buy another pair of shoes, but here we are. These are the most aesthetically beautiful shoes I think I have ever laid my eyes on. So these are the Adidas Stan Smiths. You actually cannot buy these online or in any other country, I believe, other than Japan. And I actually didn't know that. When I purchased these, I'm like, oh yeah, these are really nice. And then I went to go look it up online, and I actually couldn't find them. So I was like, oh, score. And they also come with different laces. So there was 3 types of these. So we have like the more colorful flowers. There was the flowers where it was like just blue, or it was this style but a little bit paler. So I went for the ones that stands out a bit more. and they're so beautiful. Obviously, I have tags still on them because I haven't worn them yet because I am honestly too scared. I'm like, these are so beautiful. Like, I don't, where am I supposed to wear them? I actually have my Easter coming up this Sunday, so I'll probably just wear them to Easter. I also got the most beautiful earrings. So these are like origami earrings. Aren't they just gorgeous? So basically the next time I go out to dinner or the next time I don't know, leave the house, I'm thinking I want to wear these. I just want to be very careful because obviously they're got some detailing to them, and like they're not like normal earrings that I'm just going to be able to sleep on and they'll be fine. I feel like if I sleep with these on, they're going to crumble a little bit, and I don't want to do that. And we also made a stop at the Pokemon center, and I got this Leafeon plushie. And lastly, we went to a Harry Potter like shop. I got this Ravenclaw sweater. They only had one size left, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Let's just grab it. I asked the lady, I'm like, can I try this on? And she said no. And I was like, whatever. As long as it fits, which there's gonna be no issues with that. So that just says Ravenclaw. So I don't know if it's still a thing, but if you go on, like, I think you do like the test online and it tells you like what house you sit in and what wand you get. And then you also get, I can't remember the other thing. Harry Potter quiz? Yeah, so it's the Harry Potter official Hogwarts house sorting quiz. So I did that many, many moons ago and my house was Ravenclaw. And I also got this. So it looks like a little backpack, but it's actually an AirPods case. So you pop your AirPods in there and hang it to something. So I'm like, I really want that. And lastly, we got a wand. Okay, before my battery decided to rudely die, I was saying how we also picked up some wands. So I actually picked, is this gonna focus? I picked up Hermione Granger's wand because I think Hermione is a bad bitch. She's super smart, super gorgeous, and you know, they would have been lost without her. So I picked up Hermione's wand. And Chris picked up Dumbledore's, and it comes in like this really nice box. So it's like when you watch the Harry Potter movie, like this is what it comes in. And yeah, I just really loved how like theatrical Japan is. Like they go hard. Like if you walk into a shop and it's, you know, like a theme shop, like it is just so magical. I just love how into everything they are. I just adore that country. I adore the culture. I love how clean it is. I love how cheap public transport is. I love how respectful everybody is. And it's definitely a country that we want to go back to. We want to go see Mount Fuji, Hiroshima, Kyoto, and Osaka. They would be really, really beautiful cities to go to, especially because, you know, they're so popular as well. And yeah, we had a lot of good food, a lot of good times, and yeah, this is the last thing that I want to show you. I got a fan. I feel like this will be really nice to, I think, nah, I can't do it. This will be really nice to dry my makeup with. Alrighty, I have 2 more things I need to show you guys before I wrap this video up. So I have never done a blind unboxing. So it's like you pick up a little box and it shows you on the box 6 options that you can possibly get. Usually it's six options of what you can get in the box, and it's like a little caricature. So I got 2, and that was enough for me. Like that gamble of like, oh my gosh, what if like I don't like what I get? And people spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars collecting these little figurines, and sometimes in the boxes it will have like a one with a question mark on it because it could be rare, and people just spent like, these boxes are like $20. That's over there, that's cheaper, whereas in Australia they range from like $30 to $80 for a freaking little blind unboxing. But anyways, I got 2. So I'll just quickly show you those because they're just sitting in my office. Okay, so these are our blind unboxing items. So this first one is a little hippers thing, and it just sits on top of my monitor. And the next one was an Eevee Evolution unboxing, and I got Umbreon. and Chris got Espeon, and she just chills with me just on top of my Mac. And yes, I got sweetener. Just let me show you my vinyls. So we got 1989 by Taylor Swift, Positions by Ariana Grande, not Justice, Purpose by Justin Bieber, and then I have Sweetener by Ariana Grande as well. So this is my little corner. Okay, so I just wrapped up filming this video, but then I realized downstairs in the kitchen there's just a couple things that that we got as well that I really want to share with you. So we also got a set of chopsticks each. So these are the ones that I got. And these are the ones, ooh, Chris's are so much lighter, and these are the ones Chris got. So we got these from the same place that I got my earrings from. That shop was so cute. Like, guys, I wanted to spend so much more money in that shop, but I stopped myself. And then we also got these little chopstick holders. So we got a pink one and a yellow one. I feel like a beauty influencer. So origami, this is the yellow one, and the pink one. So yeah, got some cute chopsticks, and after over 2 weeks of being able to try and get used to it, I still don't know how to use chopsticks. So my goal is anytime I eat, I'm thinking rice, you know what, anytime I eat anything that doesn't require a knife and fork, I'm gonna use my chopsticks. Chris is weirdly good at it. He's like really good at using chopsticks, but I can't do it, okay? I can't do it. While I was over there, I was like looking on YouTube. I'm like, how to use chopsticks, and still didn't work. All right, anyways, that is officially the last things that I want to show you that we bought while gallivanting across the ocean in Japan and Singapore. Those were from Japan though. Okay, my friends, that wraps up all the stuff that I bought while I was overseas in Singapore and Japan. I obviously bought quite a lot of things, but I'm putting myself on a ban. I'm definitely putting myself on a shoe ban. That's definitely something that I really, really want to commit to. Clothing, I actually don't feel too bad about the clothing that I got because I really needed another pair of jeans that fit me. And while I was in Singapore, I was running extremely low on clothing, and I'm like, I need t-shirts. And a lot of this stuff is like souvenirs, like this Harry Potter stuff that I got, the F1 stuff, like that's stuff that I'm not gonna buy over here. It's like in a once in a lifetime opportunity that I get to get it. And this is like stuff that I knew I wanted to get. Like while I was planning over there, I'm like, I knew I wanted to get Disney ears. I knew I wanted to get Formula One merch. I knew I wanted to get something from the Pokemon Center. Like this is stuff that I actually kind of like budgeted to go and buy. Some of it was a bit spontaneous, like with the Harry Potter stuff, but I'm not mad about it at all. There is not a single purchase here that I regret. And I have actually been doing so well the last 2 years. It's really being more mindful in my spending. Obviously, when you're overseas and you see something, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't get this in Australia. Or I really want this souvenir. It's a bit more spontaneous, but when I'm like at home, I'm really, really thorough. If I want something, I will think about it and I will say, do I really need this? Usually it's no, but if I seriously cannot stop thinking about it, and if it's gonna bring me value to my life, I will buy it. So this is just a reminder that we live in such a saturated world where brands are everywhere. We're always on social media. There's ads and they're just spitting things at you. It also doesn't help that there's so many influencers in the market as well, and they're obviously being paid to promote products. So again, it's just getting spat at you left, right, and center. We are only human. We are the consumers. We are the target for these things. So yeah, just a reminder that if you're feeling overwhelmed, especially with, the cost of living crisis, just take a step back, look at the things you already have. If you are going on holiday and you have the budget, indulge where you can, if you can. And yeah, so just wanted to quickly put that out there. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, my friends, please make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Please make sure you also follow me along on TikTok and Instagram at evykassiotes. I hope you're having a beautiful and wonderful day wherever you are. And just remember that one bad day isn't a setback and tomorrow can always be better. Bye!